that side, so now you can't even
Literally,
look at
guys,
me.
our microphones are ahead, like, in front of us.
Don't make this about me. My headphone, my mic is to the right. My mic is adjusted so that I can look and speak at you. So that's your problem.
Maybe a little bit closer.
Thank you guys for joining us. We know it's been a little while for our fans that actually give a shit and keep up to date with us. Life has been crazy, I would say.
Yes, it has. How about we intro ourselves?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe a more creative intro.
What are we thinking?
I don't know. Like, who's that gang that you look forward to listen to? It's Keep Keepin. Yeah?
Pass.
What the fuck? That's actually pretty good on the spot.
Pass.
Dude, I did that on the spot. It's like freestyle rapping, but like 50s retro.
This is coming from somebody who thinks everything they create is fantastic.
Dude, okay, try to do something on the spot. Go.
I don't want to. I'm not going to.
No, just try it.
I can't come up with anything.
It'd be fun. Just try it.
I don't know. Try to think of the segments that we do, how quirky we are.
We're quirky.
When your life isn't satisfying,
make a song.
Remember that there are people out there worse off than you. Keep keeping. There. How about that?
It was too short.
It was long. It was
like I wanted more. Like what's gonna happen around this corner?
Were intrigued.
I was intrigued because it wasn't okay. It was all right.
It was okay, but yeah. Like our listeners,
I was intrigued. I was waiting for it to get better.
So are our listeners. They're waiting for this whole show to get better. Maybe that could be our new slogan. Like, keep keeping. Don't worry, we'll get better. That's kind of what's behind our name. But yeah, no, thank you. Wow. It is a Sunday night, guys. It's what? It is technically March 3rd. We are full on into March now, 1 foot deep in.
Oh my God, it's March 3rd.
And we're really excited because we have a lot to talk about tonight. Christina has some new things that I was not present for that she's very proud of. So I'm chomping at the bit to hear all about it.
Well, how about...
But we've got lots to talk
supposed to intro.
I thought we did.
That was us introing?
Well, I don't know.
That was
we were
pitiful. So my name is Christina. I'm the gay one. Obviously.
She lowers her voice.
And then we've got that one over there.
Hi, friends.
Amanda. She's the straight one.
Very.
And we're T-friends.
Again,
she
uses that word more often than she should. It's really an acquaintance and a cohabitation situation.
No. We're roommates.
Oh, and then on top of that, we're like kind of friends.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
we're just
friends.
Life.
Podcast.
Trying to give people a glimpse into what our life is like.
Yeah, what it is to have a straight friend. And then what it is to have a gay friend.
A crushingly gay friend.
Crushingly?
I mean, it weighs so heavy on your heart that you have to, like, share the gayness, and I kind of
I'm just being me, bro. All right, bro? I'm just being me.
You have a very crushing personality.
I think I'm very intense.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know what Lisa said to me when I gave her the rent? She goes, "You're very capable." And with her accent, like, capable. And I'm just like, oh, thank you.
That's actually really
great.
Nice of her to say.
Thank you. She's like, you can do anything. You can do anything. I don't know what you do, but you can do anything.
See, even our landlord understands, like, that once you put your mind something, like, you're just like a freaking shark.
Like, she doesn't know what I was like. Oh, I do woodworking, and then I do like other. I tried to explain to her, but she was like, oh, okay, you're very capable.
Oh my God, let's circle back around to that. What's the first topic for today?
Yeah, so today's topic. How about just a brief catch up? Yeah. How was? You were gone this weekend. It was quite lovely without your presence.
She always says. No, it was great. We drove out to Arizona, me and my bestie Jenny.
Awesome.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. Do you still listen to us? Hey, please do.
So we actually got in the car at about 4 a.m. on Friday.
That's why I woke up abruptly.
Okay, so that's not fair. That's an exception. No. We were talking about
the door opened, and then all I hear is...
that was not my fault.
I know,
and
it wasn't.
Sophie. Sophie was just scared. And she was like, there's an intruder coming out of
Amanda's house. I'm just mad that she didn't say hi to me.
I slammed the door abruptly. I'm like, every morning you slam the door. So anyway, and it was Sophie.
I'm just mad that she didn't come and say hi.
I know. I almost threw Sophie in your room because I thought that would be a really cute way.
I'd be like, like that. Like, I think I'm getting murdered, and then I'm being murdered with love.
Wait, shout out to Sophie. Hi, Sophie.
So she's like,
But we left at 4 a.m. Actually, it was a really great idea. I really liked that. The drive out felt very quick because you know how like you're not really paying attention because you're just tired. You just get going.
What you're trying to say is you almost died a million times driving over there because you were so tired.
Not. It was great. We got out there. We had time to hit up a little antique. We saw a sign for an antique store, so we stopped and.
At what time?
That was at
5:30 in the morning.
No. That was like at 11. That was like out in Arizona when we crossed state line.
How long did it take you to get to Arizona?
It's a 6-hour drive. Pretty
My God.
And
what were you doing out there?
I'm trying to tell you.
My
God. Just shut up for 2 seconds. Dear God.
All right.
As I was saying. Antique store. Did that and then actually drove straight to the stadium and watched our first game. It was Angels versus the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah.
High scoring game. Beautiful day outside. A little warm, but
it was very beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I come.
You mean here?
I looked at
here in California?
No, it was raining here. It was awful.
Oh,
what I'm saying is I saw Jenny's fucking Instagram stories.
Yeah, she posted a lot. It was good.
Yeah, and then she did a zoom in into his ass. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
For a white boy, he's a little husky.
Yeah, he is.
But he's like he's like fit husky. Yeah. That's what white guys do really well. Like fit husky. They do that really well. But he has like a fucking booty, man.
Oh yeah, he does.
If he had the same booty on a white chick, I'd be like all over that.
Oh dear God. And then on an Asian chick she'd propose, but anyway.
Oh yeah, it's a gem. That's a gem in the.
So the Royals versus the Angels, that was a good first game, and then by the time that game got close to the 9th inning, it was going to take us an hour to get out to Goodyear. So we actually didn't even stay to the very, very end of that game.
Why?
We left because we had to leave.
What was the
for the next game? It was game finished at 7-10. We left at 7-9. So you didn't one more run.
That's not a back to back, right? Obviously, that's who played.
It was the Angels versus the Royals.
It was back to back?
No. First game, yeah. First game was Angels to Royals. That was at like 1, and it went until about 4:35.
Okay.
We booked it out from there to go to the very next game. Like we had back to back games to watch. So then we watched at Goodyear. We watched the Dodgers versus.
Ew.
I know the Dodgers. Who the fuck was it? Versus...
Clearly, we're not Dodgers fans.
Oh my goodness, the Indians. There we go, and that was a good game too.
Okay.
Nothing special. We stayed over at a friend's house because Jenny has a friend named Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Cool. Hey, Tammy. I don't know you, but hi.
And she's super sarcastic. We love her.
Nice.
And so then we stayed there. We got breakfast the next morning. We got half off entree coupons, which was really cool.
Oh my God. Even your discount ways extends beyond state borders.
Life. I'm just saying. Then we went to our last game of the day, which I think was at the Peoria Sports Complex.
Is this 3 games within 1 day?
Within 2 days.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
We normally will do about 2 games a day because we'll do a day game and a night game and just kind of fit in everything in between. But then the last game was the Padres versus the Giants, and that was a lot of fun. And
cool.
Then we went to Cabela's, did some shopping. It's like their Bass Pro Shop out there.
Yeah. They have Cabela's out here.
Cabela's?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had any Cabela's.
I think they have like at least one in LA. They always have like.
I've only seen Bass Pro Shop, but they did buy each. I think Bass Pro Shop bought Cabela's, so that could explain it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. And we drove home. We got in at like 11 yesterday, and then I still had time today to like go to the Staples Center and watch the Clippers play. So it was pretty awesome.
I heard you come in, and I heard you leave, and then come back.
Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
That's great. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I recommend it. For anyone who's never done spring training before, go do it. It's literally like you're watching these major league professional teams play on a little league size stadium. It's tiny. It's perfect. No one's rowdy.
Yeah.
Like seats are like not even 100% full, so you can kind of like float around if you want to try to sneak a little closer. It's just super chill and relax.
Nice.
Yeah. What'd you do this weekend?
I worked. And then I gave the check to our landlord. Her name is Lisa.
To talk about this. Start at the beginning.
Well, I feel like. Do you want to hear me talk about spreadsheets? I don't think so.
Wants to hear you talk about spreadsheets.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to.
You don't want to talk about spreadsheets.
It's actually really interesting.
Oh dear God, no.
I earlier today I was talking to someone about spreadsheets and like my love for creating new spreadsheets, and this person also loved creating new spreadsheets. And we just like geeked out about it for like 5 minutes, and it was like the weirdest thing because I was like, I can't share this with anyone else but you.
It shouldn't be shared with anybody. But anyway,
yeah. So
so she knocked. What time did she get here?
She got here. Okay, so I told her, hey, let's meet up at can we meet up at 3? She's like, yeah, that's fine. So I got here around 2:15, and she was already sweeping up like the front.
Is that her broom? I think that. Okay.
Her like witch's broom. And made in like 1800s, and I was like, "Hey, Lisa, hey." So she's She's Chinese, older. I think much better English than my mom, but very huge accent. And which isn't anything. I'm just trying to paint the picture for our viewers. And I have the check, I have the cash or whatever ready to go. And then I start giving her the stuff, and I was like, okay, just like I'm waiting for the moment for me to mention, okay, when are you fixing the fucking locks?
Yeah, I think we've mentioned this before. The locks on the windows have been broken since we moved in over a year ago. We knew that. We're not pretending we didn't know it.
Yeah.
And of course, when we signed the lease, Lisa pointed out, hey, the locks don't work. Use some sticks instead.
Right.
We signed the lease. And when we came up for renewal, we said, hey, are you going to fix these? And she said, when you moved in, you knew that these were locked or like didn't lock. So we said, yeah, but it's not like we weren't expecting you to at some point fix them.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit of an issue the past couple months. Like we're trying to be patient. They keep coming up with excuses, what I feel like, but they are. I do see some effort.
Okay.
So what did she say when you asked her?
So, and I made it a point to make sure to hand her the cash and the check outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't have her come in. Because what she does is, this is what she does. Like, most times she'll kind of, like, let herself in. Like, she'll come out to the door and, like, I don't know.
She's going to start seeing this difference between us whenever we handle it.
Yeah, like, she comes to the door and then, like, expects for us to let her in.
I always do let her in, so maybe that's where that comes from, but I do always let her in. I don't personally have a problem with her being inside, but I want to hear, like, what you're experiencing and what you're seeing in case it's something I'm missing.
Well, maybe this time around, she wasn't directly in front of the door. She was probably halfway in our little walkway. Uh-huh. So I probably caught her before she came up to the front door. But what I've noticed that is when she comes in, she starts examining our apartment to make sure we're not. And I get it, but it's like in our contract, that the lease that we have with her, basically there's no reason for her to be in the apartment unless there's something broken or something and she has to give us a 24 hours notice before she enters the premises, like all that bullshit. So which I know it's kind of annoying. It's like, dude, like it's a privilege to be in our home / really your property. But I'm just like, anyway,
I see that it bugs you, and I don't agree with it, but at the same time, like I can understand how and why that would bug you. Like right. It's just not something that bugs me. Like I know I can't say I wouldn't do the same.
I know.
Like if you rented out your property, like and you went inside, like you'd look just to make sure they're not fucking up your place.
Yeah, just like trust us. She has to have more
faith in us. She has to know that we're not fucking up her place.
Yeah, and I oh my god, I actually sat down with her for about 15 minutes talking about all the tenants she's had here.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, has she been burned before and that's why she's like...
Maybe she goes, oh, okay, let me fast track. Okay, so I caught her before and, I come outside and I start handing this stuff and then I start asking her about the winner. And this is when I'm a little firm, but I'm not like I was before. Like I was like clearly very aggressive. I was kind of mean. And then, or with my tone. And then she's like, oh, I'm trying.
Did she look? Because I feel like she didn't believe me.
And then she calls her husband over. He comes over. I forget his name. Jason. And his English is perfect.
Yeah. For those of you who want to know, our landlord's names are Lisa and Jason.
Yeah. And still a little bit of an accent, but his English is perfect.
It's
like
so much easier to talk to him.
Like, oh my God, I can have a conversation with him. So he comes in and he's like, oh, dude, we were locking it incorrectly.
We were?
That was our bad.
In all fairness, in the message I told her, I said, we may not be doing it right.
Oh, no, I know.
So I was like, okay, Amanda, keep in mind.
It is so dumb.
Maybe there's something I'm not understanding.
I'm telling you, it's so dumb. So I'll show you. It's locked.
Yes.
Yeah, they're done. They're good.
That's success, people.
That took 3 months, by the way.
Well, okay, they should have showed us how to use it, but yeah.
Yeah. These are the most important things about life you should be learning, guys. We are discussing those.
This tab goes in and out. How the fuck are we using it wrong?
We were pulling it out when that's actually unlocked.
Okay, so
it's supposed to be in and then locked in. Actually, yours has some insulation.
Yeah, no, mine I'm not even worried about. What about Amelia's?
No.
They can't do that to
Okay,
Amelia's?
you ready for this?
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, with Amelia was in her room. I didn't want to like barge in. So I was like, hey, Amelia's in her room. Let me just check it out. They're like, well, our guy is doing he's like dealing with another project. I was like, well, it just sounds like he's really busy. I would rather I'll take care of it. I will let you know what I'm going to do and I'll let you know how much it's going to cost. And they're like, okay, great, you could take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
I wonder if, okay.
Yeah, and because, oh my God, way before that conversation happened, or that agreement, it was like, well, when is your guy coming?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I don't know. You remember you were there. We were where you signed the lease again.
She
and
thinks so. We don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
she goes, I told you I will do my best. And I go, I get that, but
it's also been 14, 15, 16 months.
No, and then I was like, yes, we understand that, but we didn't realize that it would take up to 6 months. Because it's already 3 months now, and she just said, maybe 3 months from now.
Yeah.
I was like, she didn't even say 3 months. She goes, maybe May, maybe June. I was like, so another 3 months. So what you're telling me is it's going to take us 6 months to get 3 blocks installed. Yeah. She goes, no, not you and Amanda, only Amelia. And I go, no, so that's still 6 months for Amelia's to be fixed. She goes, I told you, and she kept on kind of repeating, and Jason was like awkwardly standing there, and I go, well, I'm just going to take care of it. Let me look at it. She's like, it's very easy. You just do it. And I go, if it's so easy, have your guy come out here. She's like, oh, no, he's, I'm just like,
yeah,
like he's not in the area. I was like, if this is your worker, you tell him where to go and where not, like where to work and where not to work.
So our landlord lives out in, like, I think it's Studio City, if I remember accurately. So when they come out, we really do have to coordinate who's going to be here to pass off the rent, which I want to talk to you about that. I have an idea.
I thought you were going to tell me something I'm doing wrong.
No. Again. I'm saying I have an idea so we don't have to deal with her as often. It's really not super taxing in the grand scheme of things. It's just anything that makes it less contacty. I feel like will actually be what she wants to.
Okay.
But she lives out in, like, Studio City, and I have a feeling like her guy does too, or something. Like, it shouldn't. She should have a handyman that's much more accessible out here. I want to hear about anyone who's had any trouble. Guess
where her other property is.
Where?
She goes, oh, my guy is in another. This is how she. I have another property, like, you know.
Oh, yes,
and I go,
continue to speak like her. I want to.
No, come on, shut up. No,
you're the only one of us that can, because you're Asian. Go.
Well, you could do it.
Racist.
No, you could do it.
Oh, Christina.
You know when she does an Asian accent, it sounds like my mother.
I know. No, your mom gets like real. Mina.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Guess where her fucking other property is.
We're also talking about how you made me lie to your mother. Go.
I'm not talking to my mom right now, by the way.
We're going to talk about it. Go.
It's in fucking Costa Mesa.
Oh, that's so fucking far.
She's like, oh, he's at another location. I go, he's not going to be working around in this area. And I go,
it's literally 10 minutes from us, people.
And literally 5 minutes later in the conversation, I go, oh, so after we agreed that I'd fucking take care of it. And she goes, oh yeah, he's in Costa Mesa, by the way, which is like fucking like 10 minutes from here. Not even that, maybe like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Technically, when you cross the zip codes. And I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. So anyways, we get to the point of the tenants. Oh, so we're outside. Oh, by the way, what? I was like, hey, Jason, I forgot to mention, this is after, okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye. I'm like, get out. Right?
God, you treat her this way you treat your mother.
No, I kind of.
Bye, Mom. Bye.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
Like, okay, bye. Okay. I go, hey, Jason, I completely forgot. Look, some of the packages we've gotten stolen. This is a good segue. And he's like, what? Like, he really got like, I was like, yeah, like someone's been stealing your packages, and I'm going to install these cameras, and I will
I'll take them.
Yeah, I just wanted to make see because
that's perfect.
They'll see it.
I appreciate you asking him.
And then he's like, yeah, and then he's like, let's go talk to Lisa. I'm like, okay.
No.
I know, exactly, right? Let's go talk to Lisa. I was like, okay. This is why you talk to dads and you talk to moms. Like, this is, so he's like, hey, I think it's, I wonder if they speak Cantonese, but I think it's Mandarin. And he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, what? Like, she got like, oh, wow.
This is why this is an important issue with the windows. It's not a far stretch for somebody to look and steal a package versus for somebody to look and test a window.
Yeah.
Test a doorknob just to see if it's open.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jason, we walk up to the front. We don't make it too obvious when we're like talking. I go, well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to install one camera in my bedroom window pointing out, and then the other one's going to be directly in the column, and I'm going to hide the cords from the chimney up so no one can see it. I'll show you. It'll be all concealable. You won't see it.
So we won't get to use the chimney?
It's becoming summer. How about for the next 2-3 months? We don't use that thing.
Fine, but we put a big note. Okay.
Yeah. So, and he's like, yeah, complete. That's fine. Oh, I get some packages stolen from my house too. I go, oh my God, that sucks. Like, and I go, I'm gonna catch them. And Lisa's like, oh, you're very capable.
That's what started it.
So anyways, that one's good. And then we later, fast forward, she goes, we're talking, and then, oh, it's just me and her, and capable, whatever. And then she goes, oh, Christina, the apartment looks good. I hope you guys like are gonna be long time tenants.
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, just keep the rent as it is, and we'll keep the apartment, clean, and us, like we take care of it, like. Oh, and she goes, oh, your bench. And I go, yeah, do you like it? She's like, oh, where did you buy it? I go, I made it. I made it. And she goes, and we come in. Have you seen her little puppy?
She got a puppy?
She's this little thing. Oh, like I can step on it.
Got like 5 cool points. Oh.
Yeah, it's a little puppy. Like it's so skittish, but it's like really. Oh, you'll see it. Is it
a puppy, or is it just a small dog?
It's a puppy, but it looks like a grandma dog.
Okay.
Yeah, like gray, kind of like gray hair.
Yeah, like it looks like an old dog, but
like
it's just the breed.
Brown, white hair, black. You'll see it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But she goes, oh, that's good. That's good. You made it. Oh, it's so handy. Uh-huh. And she's like, and I go, hey, Lisa, wasn't there a family that lived here before us? And she goes, no, 3 guys. I go, what?
Oh, that's right.
3 guys, 3 tenants. Yeah.
That, yeah.
And she's like, oh, 3 white boys. And then one's very handy. They made that. I was like, they made that? I was like, they're not handy.
That's what I tried to tell. So we have this bench that's in the patio. And I think we've talked about it before, but we don't want it there. We're still working on what to do with it. But we told her, we said, Lisa, can you get this out of here? And she was like, it's too big to move. It lives here basically. And we said, well, we don't want it. We don't use it. And it's taking up space on our patio. Yeah. So that was probably the argument where it got the most heated, I think, between you and Lisa. Yeah. Because she wasn't seeing it from our point of view. And and the landlord didn't want us to break it down because she was worried we wouldn't be able to put it back together, which I don't think we will be, honestly. I think it's going to break. I think it's not treated like you said.
I'll put it back together and it's gonna fucking fall apart.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so we tried to. She says, "Well, you can pay me $100 for it because that's how much I paid for it." And I literally looked at her face and I said, "Lisa, it's not worth $100. I'm sorry, it's not,
dude." And she didn't even squint. She goes,
because she knew I was right.
She's like, I got ripped off. That was her face. Oh my god.
She totally got ripped off. It still lives out in the patio. Once we get that out, we'll be able to do more with it, and then we can kind of fix like the bench here and make it a little more even. And then,
oh yeah.
Yeah, we got good things to do.
And then she goes, I was like, oh, 3 guys. I thought it was a small family. She's no, 3 guys, they friends. Had it set
up terribly. Remember the pictures?
It was because now that I realize this, my bedroom was. I thought it was like a teenage boy's bedroom.
Why did you think that though?
Do you know why? Because the photos. Imagine this guy. Imagine like a 14-year-old boy has his own room for the first time. He hung his hats. Like, imagine a pin and then putting the hat like this. It didn't look good at all. It looked awful. I thought a 14-year-old boy lived in my bedroom. Watch, it was like, and then I go, oh, and I was like, were they here for a long time? She goes, no, only 2 years. I go, wow,
a decent time. We haven't even been here 2 years. I don't even know if we'll be here 2 years. Well, we have to because we've got the contract.
Oh my god.
I mean, like 2 years is like decent, right?
Dude, this 1 year went by. What did you guys? This is breaking news. This is where Keep Keepin. Wait, what do you mean? Did you meet another guy that you're gonna? A European guy that you're gonna? Is that your
fear? Is that your fear that I'm gonna meet somebody and just completely abandon you?
No, abandon the lease. I know we'll still hang out.
I can't abandon the lease unless we talk about it, but that's not my plan to abandon the lease.
I mean, but the way you said it, I don't know if we're gonna last 2 years.
Because you can't predict what's gonna happen. No, it will last 2 years because we have a fucking contract. I mean, she thought 2 years was like not a long time. She wants people to stay here longer.
That's what to me. I don't think that's very long. I think it's pretty short. I think 1 year's short. 1 year's
definitely short. 2 years is like average. I feel like
no, like I was different, but no, when I lived in apartments with my parents, it was like 7-9 years.
But I think that's because you were living with your parents. I feel like that's a little different.
I know, but that's just like.
Okay, but her idea of longer is more than 2 years. Okay.
And then who lived here before were 3 girls. Wow. Same thing.
Okay, and so it goes 3 girls, 3 guys, 3 girls.
Yeah, and I go, oh, do you rent out to a lot of like young people? She goes, oh, I love young people because she said that the properties that she basically owns, they're just too much for one small family to rent out. Yeah. She goes, it's easier for 3 people to split the cost.
Okay.
And she goes, normally the person that makes the most money always gets the master bedroom. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So we kind of talked about that, and I was like, yeah, just make sure that the overall, the lease amount is the same.
Okay. So your window is now locked.
Yours and mine are locked.
Mine doesn't work because I thought it had the insulation.
It's good.
Yes, sweet.
It's good.
Cool.
Yeah, we ripped it. It was just adhesive.
You took the insulation.
We
off?
just took just a little bit of it, so it clicked.
Cool. Thank you. And then we just Amelia, we're working on it. I know you don't listen.
She doesn't listen to us.
She's still part of this adventure we call life. Dude.
She is. No, but the thing is now is that with Amelia's, oh my god, we've been talking about 25 minutes about this. For Amelia's, I go, okay, well, I'll take care of it. And so I talked to Amelia earlier, and she's like, you know what? Just don't even worry about it. I was like, are you sure? Like, I want to make sure, like, you feel safe in your room. And she was like, no, it's okay. The stick is enough. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I was her, I'd be frustrated with, like, the...
I know, for how long it took. I know, but I told her, I was like, are you sure? Like, trust me, it's not... Like, you know me, I like figuring shit out. So, do you want it? And
well, maybe it's one of those things where we just say, okay, to the landlord, like, Lisa, if you're saying your guy can fix it, just let us know when he can be out here. Okay. If that's just a whenever, and hopefully it still happens. But
well, whenever for her is going to be a year.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's a good, like you
said,
good enough. A segue into the problem we've been having. So to start, I do a clothing subscription where they send you a bunch of clothes. You pick a piece or two that you like, and you send the rest back.
Yeah.
So what you purchase ends up being a fraction of what the value of the box is. Mm-hmm. But I had a notification that the box was delivered. I get home and it's not there.
Yeah.
No one's seen it. And I'm like, fuck. So start talking to Amelia. And Amelia's looking, I think maybe even before that, a day or two, she's like, has anyone seen... package?
Yeah, and I go, no, I haven't seen anything.
And we're all really good. Of course, the minute we see packages when we come home, we bring it inside. We're not jerks. Like, everybody does that for everybody.
Like Amanda.
So, if it's got Christina's name on it, I give it to the neighbors. But,
wow. Actually, you kick it behind the bush.
Just a little bit. For good measure. And so it starts adding up that we're missing stuff. And then Amelia, it was like right around Valentine's Day, Amelia had another package, and it was cookies from her mom for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's
Those
fucked.
end up going missing.
Yeah,
and then
her family's from Colorado, so
they mean a lot because she doesn't get to see her family every day.
Yeah.
So we figure out what's going on. We figure out packages are being stolen. We start making calls, and my package is this. Blah, blah, blah. And then I think I really got fed up with it because I had made a donation to Lide Haiti, which is a foundation that Rainn Wilson, Dwight from The Office supports. Like he's very active in that.
Yeah.
And for a donation to hit that foundation, one of the prizes or one of the things you got in return was a signed audiobook from him.
Yeah.
Super excited to get that, but I ordered that back in like November. So of course I wasn't thinking about that when we were dealing with this. And then the people who did it didn't actually send out tracking information on time. Like there was a big delay in it. So the timing was just bad. But by the time I got the email that with tracking information, it said, oh yeah, your package was delivered yesterday.
Damn.
So I was like, no, it's not because it's not here. And then I realized that's a fourth package that's been stolen.
Yeah.
So I called the cops. We make a report. I only called the police actually the day that I was sick. I was excited because I was like, okay, I'm sick. I feel shitty. I'm on the couch all day, but I can be here to catch porch pirates.
Oh my God. And you should have seen her little contraption that she created.
I am immensely proud of that contraption.
A fucking old Amazon box with old potatoes that she put into it.
It needed to have some weight. I was trying to trick them, of course.
Some string tied to a bat.
Okay, it was tied to fishing string through the gate, through the door, and tied to the bat. Hear me out.
Look at that. My rationale. Didn't even deny what I just said.
No, absolutely, because it's 110% accurate because it's a very thought out contraption. I wanted it to look obviously like a new package had been delivered.
Right.
No one's expecting me to be home because it's on a Wednesday and I'm sick. Mm-hmm. And it was fishing line, so you couldn't see it.
Right.
And then the bat is aluminum, so the slightest movement, it's loud
and to shatter our tiles. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
oh my God, all of this makes total sense.
Unfortunately, I didn't catch anybody. I did call the cops, and they came out, and he was really cute. He was like, "What do you got going on there?"
Wait, he saw it?
He saw it.
That is so fucking embarrassing.
No, I was so proud. He was proud of me. He's like, "Oh yeah, like I saw that."
Oh yeah, fucking.
So, we told him just everything that had been stolen. He asked for some information. We're like, look, we don't know who it is. Like, could be a neighbor. Could be just some high school kids because we've got high schools around the corner. Like, we're all fired up about this.
Yeah.
Like, it's just don't steal my shit. I'm sorry. Like, we know our neighbors like enough to say hi, ask them how they are. And
I think we have good
like
neighbors.
Invasion, like, so rude.
Yeah.
But we think it's a neighbor, so we don't know.
I think it's a neighbor just because how consistent all of those packages are.
Yeah, it's like somebody has picked up on the fact that 3 people who shop a lot live here.
Yeah.
Because we've had packages delivered for the better part of a year.
Oh my God.
Had one package stolen.
It was Amanda's.
And it was mine, and it was a Nordstrom one, and thankfully, like, they just resent it and didn't make me pay for it. But it's like, come on.
Yeah, and so I looked this up. Obviously, there's tons of videos online where people have caught people, you know, these guys that come in and steal their packages, and it's a federal crime if you steal people's mail, packages, whatever, and it's up to 5 years in prison.
Well, somebody told me that it might only be U.S. mail versus something like a package from a company.
But it's still mail.
It's still mail, but it's different. I think if it passes through the hands of the United States Post Office versus somebody like FedEx. I'm curious.
Fine. I will. So basically, guys, we're setting up a security system. And coincidentally, my company actually upgraded their security system. So I have the old one, but it only comes with 2 cameras. So well. Yeah, it only has 2 cameras, but I know exactly where I'm going to install them. I haven't installed them yet. Actually, it gives us, I mean, we talked about this before, whoever's been stealing them, let them know that, hey, we'll give them the impression that, okay, these people are smart enough. They're not going to send any more packages to the house.
Yeah, we want to give them about 2 or 3 weeks where we don't have any packages sent here, so they think we've taken measures. And then we're going to obviously get a cheap purchase on Amazon sent to the house. Yeah. So that hopefully the bad guy goes, oh, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. They think it's fine. They think they've waited enough. You know?
Exactly. And, we're going to fucking catch them. And I've already, like, it's kind of like, you know, when you buy something, you're like, I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So when we catch this person, what if it's a neighbor?
I'm going to be so pissed. I want to go up to them and be like, give me everything you stole. We have you on camera. Give it back or return you into the police. Hopefully we get something back. Right. And then turn them in no matter what.
Oh, we're turning them in.
I don't want to release that information right away because I want my things back.
Okay. You're like, I just want my like...
I want the clothes that they stole. Like, I didn't pay for it, but that's just not right to steal like that kind of shit from people. Anything from people. Don't steal,
absolutely. What was the total value that we gave to the cop?
Okay, people, don't judge because again, I'm not buying the whole box. I pick 1 or 2.
Amanda
things.
Is very bougie. Let's just
I'm not bougie.
Let's just preface that right now.
That's rude as fuck. And the things in the box range from like a $50 shirt to like
$2,000,
like a $200 dress. It just depends.
Okay.
So I think I couldn't get the exact value because it had been so long since they sent it versus when like I finally got around to thinking of that. But I think it was about $1,200 to $1,500 worth of clothes if you had purchased.
Son of a bitch.
It's like 12 things.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You know,
wait, in total value
of everything in there. If somebody
even Amelia's like cookies, like let's pretend like it's dough.
Cookies were $50, I think.
Cookie dough.
Her
$8.
Her stuff from I think the loft was $50. That first box of clothes is like depending on the value somewhere between like $1,200 and $1,500. And then the signed audiobook that I bought was a $50 donation that I made.
Knowing Amanda, that was priceless.
Oh, I'm
she's
so much more mad about that.
I know. We should talk about, how about one of these episodes we talk about your...
my undying and
No, very unhealthy obsession with The Office.
I'm just saying, guys, I want to put on a trivia night, and I just asked somebody, I think I asked Jenny if I put it on at Garf's, like what they would think about it, and she's like, well, you know, maybe not. I forget exactly what she said, but something like maybe if it was in the back room. I was like, oh, that's a good idea, but I think I need a bigger venue to make it profitable than what the back room of Garf's.
It will become profitable. How about that? Maybe. Because I'm telling you right now, it is weird how much people find that show entertaining.
It's amazing.
I know for you it is. This is what you told me. For you it is.
Friends, I'm just saying, for anybody interested, like it is gonna be nitty gritty. I have the DVDs. I have bonus content. I have deleted features, guys. I have commentary. Probably won't get as nitty gritty as like what they said in commentary, but I mean, it's literally.
Oh, you should get that deep. Like I think indirectly,
no, because that is gonna make some Office fans feel like they're not Office fans because that's just too far. But I want to do like, what's the suite number? What's the building address? Like, how many times did Michael do XYZ?
Because you know why? It's like asking Harry Potter fans if they've read the actual books. Yeah, you could be a Harry Potter. Why can't I not say that? Harry Potter fan by just watching the movies. You've got to read the books also. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like that logic, actually.
Yeah, okay, it's like, how can you call yourself? It's like Lord of the Rings. Like, yeah, you could sit and watch movies for 9 hours. Oh that's God. Totally fine. But have you read the books? Cut and
edited feature. Yeah. No.
Like, have you read the books? Honestly, I feel like how popular that show is, and it still is, is it will, especially like, I feel like when you go to Garf's, because I've only been there a couple times, it's a very like, it's pretty chill in there actually.
Yeah. And I want to do it on a night where like they're not normally very busy, which
like a Wednesday.
They're well known, so they could even be busy on a Wednesday night randomly. Like they just have a good following, but I was like, well, what if I do it where it's not just, hey, can I take up the back room? But you guys obviously like will make it where you have to a drink minimum and then cut of the proceeds for the night or whatever. Like I have to look and see how other people have done it and then see if it's possible if they'll let me.
Cool. All right.
So needless to say, to circle back around, we really want to catch these people. There's going to be a lot of hell to pay when we catch them. We will keep you guys
what if it's a woman?
Of everything.
It's a female neighbor. Same thing.
Ooh. I'm going to be like, bitch, you're too fat to fit in my clothes.
Damn.
Even though she's probably not, but whatever. That's mean. Okay, so I told a lot of people about this, and it's just funny. God. Like when I told the cop, because he saw the bat. Okay, he saw
fucking
the bat.
Embarrassing.
No, he saw the bat. He was like, okay, just remember, be safe.
Oh my God. Here's like the professionals, the actual.
He didn't tell me no. I mean, that's what she said, but. All I know is that he just said, I said, no, the gate's locked. I have the door where it's not closed completely so that I can whip it open to not scare somebody off by like a lock turning. Right. But the metal screen door was locked. So there was never any way that anyone was going to get in.
Okay.
There was never a way that I was actually going to be in contact with somebody. But the bat was there for my protection. And if I needed to scare somebody, So
you would have yanked it to put it up like if you're going to hit someone and then all the potatoes would have fallen.
My dinner.
Oh my God. Oh no! They've been sitting on this table for like 3 weeks.
Hey, at least they're going to good use. Okay, in some countries that's called upcycling. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I'm a little more scared about what Christina's gonna do to them when she.
That's the thing. Usually, you're like, if we do find this person, it's. I'm gonna stay. Like, I'm gonna stay in the house.
You heard it here first, Christina.
Yeah, I just can't trust myself.
Okay, so
no, because I'm just gonna. I don't know.
I
can't even imagine like
prison because then how am I gonna pay rent?
Like I can't bring anything with me.
You know what's funny is if you beat these people up, then I'm gonna have to hit up your mom for rent, which is a really good segue into you make me lie to your mom, and I don't. like that.
Oh, great! So guys, I'm not really talking to my mom right now.
Fair enough. You should tell them why. They want to hear about our lives.
Like it's almost like every 5 years, I need to remind my mom that I'm gay. And so it was like during Valentine's Day she texted me like, no, she came over and then like we had, it's like a tradition. She comes over either Monday or Thursday and she brings food and then we sit and watch Korean shows. Like it's just like mini Korea in here.
It's like every other day. You talk about that like it's a tradition, but like she comes over, she brings food.
Yeah, Mondays or Thursdays.
I know, but you said for Valentine's Day, right?
Well, for Valentine's Day she came over, or I don't know, she came over and then she left. And she came over. No, she texted me that day and she goes, oh, what are you doing today? Have you found a boyfriend? Like specifically a boyfriend. And then I don't think I responded. She came over later that day and dropped off the food and I go like, Mom, what did you mean by boy? I'm not like boyfriend. Like, I'm not going to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gay. I'm gay. Like, I looked her in the eye. I go, I'm gay. Like, just like that. And then,
what'd she say?
She goes, I don't remember. She goes, I don't know. I don't remember. It's just like whatever she said, just I didn't like. Oh, no, she didn't like retaliate. She goes, oh, you're not gay. She didn't say anything like that.
Okay.
But I don't remember. And I go, I'm not going to find a boyfriend. I'm not going to marry a guy. Like, I'm gay. Okay, I'm gay. She's like, oh, okay. I think she says like, okay.
Like, just, okay.
Yeah. And then she leaves and then she gets home maybe like an hour or two and she texts me back and says, you're not a boy, right? So she thinks that...
she's saying, you're not going to, like, why are you trying to find a girlfriend? You're not a boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, you can only be attracted to women unless you're a male.
The male. What the hell is that?
It was like man and male, and my brain
could. Fourth gender that we're discussing.
My brain couldn't figure out which word to use. So, and I just like, I got so fucking angry, and I go like emoji face. I was like, I go, what is your problem? What is your problem? And I started calling her. She didn't pick up. It's like 9 p.m. So she's either at church or she's at her like these meetings that she goes to. And she didn't pick up, which is very like, she always picks up when I call her. Even when she's at work, like, I'm her only daughter, blah, blah, blah. Like, and she just didn't pick up. And I go, what is your problem? Like, I am gay. Like, don't ever talk to me like that. Don't, mention those, I don't know, not mention these things, but just like, don't talk to me like that. And then she didn't respond back to me. And then from there, I just started ignoring her so now it's 3 weeks now.
Jeez. So to get to how I get involved.
Fun.
In this,
maybe this is a good segue to gayer than thou.
Yeah, we'll definitely get there.
Okay.
Couple minutes of
oh my god.
So you come home, and of course it's like, hey, what's up? You start putting stuff in your room, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door.
Oh yeah.
And this one instantly panics.
Yeah, I go, oh shit, it's my mom.
And I'm like, what's going on? So you're trying to tell me that you're not, which I knew that you were upset at your mom. We had to talk about what she had said to you. Yeah. But I didn't know that you were like actively fleeing from
avoiding her.
Was.
Yeah, I flee.
This one starts panicking. She starts like running into my room to hide.
I grab my bag.
No. First
and my shoes. And my shoes.
Ran, and then you're like, shit, my stuff's not here.
Yeah. And my shoes. I grabbed my shoes.
Your shoes, grabbed your backpack. The only thing you forgot was your keys, but she didn't pick up on that. And you're like, don't tell her I'm here. Don't tell her I'm here.
Like, please don't tell her.
Literally, her mom had knocked on the door less than a minute after you had walked in.
Yeah,
so
that was
I was
creepy.
Convinced your mom already knows you're here. If I lie to her and she knows that, she's gonna be pissed at me, which I'm not. I don't want to create.
No, she won't be angry. She loves you. She loves you.
So
you're Amanda.
Shut up.
God damn it.
You better get that. Somewhere in the 401 minute.
401.50. Yeah.
So of course I'm thinking like, oh, your mom knows you're here. What's going on? Don't make me lie to your mom. Like, just tell her I'm not here. So I opened the door. Yeah. And I pretended like it hit, because we were talking for a good couple of minutes, and I'm like, or at least a minute, and I was like, I'll just pretend like I was putting a bra on for her. Oh my God. So I was like, hi, Oma. She goes, hi, is Christina here? I'm like, Christina? Almost like, Christina.
Who's Christina?
But she had food in her hand, and she was like, come in, like trying to get around the question. Yeah. So she starts taking off her shoes. She puts down her food. She's like, it's 7:30. I'm like, yes, it is 7:30. Again, like, I know what she's trying to say. She's trying to say it's 7:30 and Christina's not home yet. Where is she? Yeah. But she's just like, it's 7:30. I'm like, you're darn right. Well, don't you know it's 7:30? So she comes in, she goes all the way to the kitchen. Your mother helps herself around here. Yeah. Opens the kitchen or the refrigerator door and sees that the last bit of food she dropped off for you was still there. Right. So she says, oh, she's not eating it. And I said, oh, yeah, I guess she just didn't eat it, you know? And so she starts making her way back through the living room and back to the front door. I said, you want me to give that to her? She's like, yeah. But it's 7:30. She's still at work.
Oh,
I'm like,
my God.
You know, it's still 7:30. And then she leaves. But it was funny. And
how did it feel lying to my mother?
I feel bad. Your mom's a sweetheart to me.
She is. She's a sweetheart to you. Wow. Because you're straight.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Just like you can't help
I mean, I'm eventually going to talk to her. This is time for me to kind of cool off. Okay. Because the next time I see her, I don't know.
As long as it's not a grudge, like it's.
She's my only mom. I'm her only daughter. Mm-hmm. It's like, I know I'm gonna eventually talk to her. Okay. It's not like I'm not gonna talk to her for 3 years type of thing. What do you mean? Okay.
But yeah, so that's the story of how I lied to your mother.
Because everything's about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, this is a good segue into gayer than thou.
Yeah. What's your trust? What's your question?
I mean, let's switch it up. You were talking about how straight people aren't familiar with
not all
gay
of them.
Celebrities.
Not all of them.
I don't know. Just make it more.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask you a question about this. This smolt thing guy.
The what?
Jasus, whatever.
Oh yeah, how he fucking he orchestrated his own hate crime.
That is the wording.
That is
word on the street right now.
fucking.
To gayer than thou.
Do you know how he paid?
To gayer than thou. Let's stick.
No, this is perfect.
We jump around too much. That's the feedback we've always gotten. Gayer than thou.
Gayer than thou.
Are you gayer than a Fabergé egg?
I don't even know what that is.
How do you not know what that is?
I'm a gay woman. I'm not a gay man. Those are two different things.
They're different things, but it's a Fabergé egg. Have you never seen like The Simpsons or the news or like those really weird stories on MSN?
Did you just hear what she said to me? She goes, Have you seen the news?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen the news. Okay. Yes, I've seen Simpsons. I am angry unnecessarily.
Yeah. Story of my life.
Wait, what is a Fabergé?
It's basically like an egg, but it's a decorated egg, and there was like 50 of them, and maybe more, or maybe there's only 50 known in existence, or there were only 50 made, and we only have so many of that 50. But it's like a Russian thing, I think, and they were made way back.
Is it actual eggs?
Don't actually know the answer.
Could I crack one open and make scrambled eggs out of it?
I don't think you'd want to do that. I'm pretty sure it'd be rotten as
That is
fuck.
disgusting. Okay.
But they're decorated. They're very valuable. They're extremely sought after, like legit ones. And it's pretty fucking fancy.
Amanda's
it's
got this knack for constantly comparing me to inanimate objects.
I mean, sometimes it's just easier to like deal with you like you're a thing sometimes.
So I'm a thing.
With emotions and feelings and thoughts.
I'm a thing.
Desires.
So maybe I'm a human being.
Well.
Oh my god! It's so fucking rude.
I mean, you're almost your own class of individual because you're such a strong flavor of you.
How about this? How about we go up in grade? How about we start at kindergarten? Okay. Well, we've done that. We've compared me to like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
To Lance Bass, you know, I'm not saying like to the more obscure. Oh, what's her face? How about the chick from Twilight, the one that can't act?
Kirsten something.
Kirsten, not Kirsten Dunst, is it?
No.
Kirsten. Yeah, but that's her name.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's very gay now.
And see, I don't know her now. All I know is like some of the commercials she's done in the past outside of Twilight.
Oh, okay.
Twilight.
So you still remember her like
my
straight? My
perception of her is still very much based
like
on
Twilight, straight, her dating that guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I don't know how gay she is now.
She is very gay now.
About her life like
She's very fucking gay.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe like a very stereotypical hipster gay lesbian. I was like, what is that noise?
Not fancy enough to have an alarm, so it can't be mine. I think well, I don't know. That's weird because it's like we're probably going to see more of her life and quote unquote how gay she is because she's a celebrity. So that kind of is tough.
Okay. To
compare to somebody who's not a celebrity, but I do see you every day. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Maybe not a good example.
I don't know. No, I think it's a good example. It's challenging. I think anytime celebrity.
How about this? What? How about we make this segment not so much like about comparing me? How about we just talk about gay stuff?
That's what we do the whole podcast sometimes. Like
we talked about
a gay podcast. We talk about gay stuff all the time.
Well, we're not gay. What I mean is, we literally spent 40 minutes talking about people stealing packages from us.
Yeah, we're still pissed.
That is not a gay.
I feel like when you call stuff gay sometimes, like that was gay. Don't steal our shit. That's
it's like fucking.
But I'm not allowed to say that, so I don't say that.
What do you mean you're not allowed? You can say whatever you want.
But I don't want to say that things are gay because that gives it a negative connotation. Like.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I take that back. Yeah. No, you could say like. I think if you can say that guy is gay, as a matter of fact, I think that's fine. I would say
absolutely, but the way you use it sometimes,
right? No, I like sometimes. I'll probably never say faggot, but no.
You do say that's gay a lot.
I do say that, but because I feel like. Because I'm gay, I can say it.
Yeah, but then doesn't it undermine the word itself?
Yeah, I don't want it to be too negative. But I've never
use it negatively sometimes. Not like severely.
No, not all of it. Not all the time. I would never do that.
I feel like anytime I've heard you say it, it's never been anything in like
a positive
support of the word. Yeah, when you say it, literally when you say the phrase "dude, that's gay" or like whatever, like. But like,
okay.
like think about that because we wanted to like.
What? There are things you could think about too.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. Oh, come along.
Great counter argument.
Oh my god. Why is everything an argument with you?
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like a good contribution to the
I was like, are we getting into it
not...
again?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, people have said that we jump around too much?
Oh yeah, we know that we do.
I was gonna jump into another thing right now.
Very like I feel like
Amanda, I was gonna literally jump into no. But you said, yeah. I feel like that. Okay, maybe that's a good discussion about the next time we have another podcast. Is okay. How about we spend a good chunk of talking about this? And it's just I feel like we just need to put a little bit more effort into figuring out what that is.
I've been preaching that.
Okay, so how about like instead of comparing me to a person or another gay person, we just talk about gay stuff. So we can bring up about the guy that orchestrated his own hate crime.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay, so I think lots of people are familiar with this because it's gotten so much attention. I don't think it's definitive yet. I know it's a lot of people do agree with the idea that he's set this up himself.
Yes.
But I think until the investigation's done,
absolutely,
I think until the police because what's really sad is the entire situation, no matter what way you look at it. You don't want to root for the fact that somebody did this to him and he didn't set it up, and you don't want to root for him having set it up. But what's sad is we live in a world where both things are almost equally as possible.
Right.
I hope that doesn't offend anybody. I'm about expressing my opinions, but not trying to offend anybody. But it's sad that we live in a world where somebody says, hey, this guy got beat up, bleach thrown on him or a chemical, and put a noose around his neck and said all these racist things, and we can go, wow, we live in a world where that's possible, because that fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's awful.
And then we live in a world where somebody thinks in order to get their message across and to convey how they're feeling about how the world is treating them, that they need to set this up as an example to say like, oh my god, look at
which is still fucked up.
Exactly. And it's sad we live in a world where somebody feels they need to go to those lengths.
Yeah.
Like, what good is going to come out of this? None, I feel like.
Right. And I 100% agree with you that they need to go through the investigation and figure out what really happened. But I've been reading up on it, and he paid those guys with a check.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
That's
if what it is what it is, then that's pretty stupid.
I'm just saying, like, we've watched enough Narcos. You pay with cash, god damn it.
But, if he was, I think one of them was a personal trainer or something like that. That can't be unusual to pay somebody with a check. What if they just lied about what the check was?
Who uses check nowadays?
You don't, I do. Lots of people still use checks.
Well, you are the same person that has troubles with technology. So
Technology.
Okay, well, yeah, I man, that looks so bad.
Yeah, it really does.
It looks really bad. And I did watch the series. Have you heard of Empire?
I know
of it. Oh yeah, it's actually the first season phenomenal.
It made big waves. I know they not wrote him out. I think they took him out of a couple episodes because of everything that was going on.
I know that it's still going on. I know they're on like season
but his parts,
4 or 5.
I think they removed
some
of his parts from like the last 2 episodes or something weird like that.
It's similar to what happened with the guy, doctor from Grey's Anatomy, the black guy. Remember way back, because the other intern doctor George was gay. Like the actor was gay, and they had like
Washington, I think.
Yeah, they had like some sort of like argument like while they were filming, or not filming, but like I think off stage or whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, and they literally killed him off.
I don't think Shonda Rhimes was gonna put up with that. Fuck no.
Yeah, dude, black woman, like fucking all about like making a statement and like who the fuck. Yeah. Anyways, that was kind of fucked up.
I hope they figure it out. And I hope we get to the bottom of that.
Okay, so let's talk about like gay stuff, but positive gay stuff. So I read from JVN that the 3rd season is coming up in 12 days. I think I read.
Yeah, some of the previews, like not the previews, but I think the posts I've seen for it was like trailer coming out or preview coming out. You will need tissues. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. But. Yeah, actually, I kind of enjoy the series.
No, it's pretty well. I wish that they had put the original one up. I heard great things, and like kind of wish that I could pay the show like its due duty and diligent by like going back and watching the original series of Queer Eye. But I'm sure they don't want to put it on while they're really trying to promote Queer Eye like this one.
Didn't they have a completely different cast?
Yeah.
No, I like this cast.
Yeah, but that other cast got a lot of like.
Oh, did they?
I'm sure that they were good too.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of it was just the fact that you had 5 gay men on TV.
Yeah, especially at the time that they did.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was like.
Message to JVN: God love you, you're beautiful, and I really enjoy watching you. But please, like, Is your life all about figure skating now? Can you?
No, I love it.
It's too much. Like, I like seeing the
Can
progress,
I be honest
but
with
it's
you?
a lot, and it's like every single Instagram post is that. I feel like.
Can I be honest with you? That's not only that. That's his life Instagram.
I know, but it's like
our
show
hobbies.
Us other sides of your life.
Our hobbies are an extension of us, and that's one of his hobbies.
Fair enough. It's like it's a little different because I feel like if he was an ice skater, and that was all your life was about.
Sorry.
Oh, you touched this. Okay.
I know. No, it's because it echoes. Sorry.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like if his entire life was figure skating, yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to your feed to see that every day, and like, but just
mix it up.
It's his obsession right now, and I get it.
Mix it up.
It makes it so that I'm like, okay, I've seen you do a twirl like
Right. I actually do enjoy the post that he has about him like interviewing people, or not interviewing, but just like I guess like promoting products, but like he'll just, oh, this is so and so, and then oh, we talked about this or whatever. To be honest, if we don't achieve anything with this podcast, the only thing I do achieve is like some sort of like shout out from him to us or something. But I don't think that'll ever happen. But that'd be funny.
I think him and Cabron was coming out with a book.
I think so. He has his own podcast. You know that, right?
No, I was just talking about books.
Oh, no. I'm sure he has a book now.
Yeah.
It's the well, he's got the whole tour that's going on with the.
He's got one, and I think the other guy does too. So.
The one who does the really easy appetizers.
No.
Who's the other one that has the book?
One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a very attractive man.
Oh yeah.
The guy that makes easy appetizers.
Sorry, I don't watch the show religiously enough to know their names. They like passing. On
Maybe another season, and then I'll start remembering their names. I don't even know what JVN's Jonathan.
There you go.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Do names very well when it comes to TV people. We're like that with The Bachelor. We're like the one that looks like Gaston. Like what the fuck? Yeah, we just.
I have to watch the show maybe 12 years, and then I'll start remembering.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. But let's jump into our next segment there. Yeah, see a little bit of positivity in the Gator Than Thou segment. I'm looking forward to the third season.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun to watch. We've got the Bachelorette with the girls or the Bachelor with the girls. It'd be nice if like we did one for that, but maybe that's any excuse to make food, really.
Yeah,
Melly, tell us what you think if you want to do another night for Queer Eye if you guys are into that.
Oh my god, I know they. Okay, how about this? They at least have to have watch. They need to at least watch.
Christina. English.
What kind of accent is that?
I don't even know.
They need to watch at least one episode with us because they convinced us to watch The Bachelor. I can only watch The Bachelor with the girls because it's so much fun with them. Yeah. But Amanda, are you wearing makeup?
Am I?
Yes.
What am I wearing?
Ooh. Okay, you always do eyebrow stuff.
Always.
Okay. Mascara.
Okay.
Eyeliner.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
I know all of these are wrong. Maybe like eye stuff. Lipstick.
Nope.
What the fuck? That's it. That's all I got.
And foundation, a little bit powder,
okay.
So very light. But yeah, good job.
Okay, did I get all of that right? Except for this part.
Except for the foundation and the eye stuff and the lipstick. Yeah.
What's foundation again? I'm not joking.
I know you're not.
What's foundation again?
Goes on your face.
The entire?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a foundation of a house or something like that.
No.
So I work.
Oh my god! I just thought of another post.
I work in construction, so that's.
Write that down.
What?
Because I was
foundation like
just don't worry.
The foundation of a house.
Just write it down. Yeah, just write it down. But yeah, we're gearing up to the end here, people. We are gonna try to get back on track. I think our lives have just been very busy and.
Yeah.
We've been trying to figure everything out. I think I was sick there for almost a full week. No, actually a full week I was sick, and it just was really, really hard on me. So
the week, I'd say the 2 weeks before that, I was.
And you were.
Oh, we didn't even mention it because I feel like I had my thing here.
Yeah.
I had this huge bump on my neck and looked into it. It's called parotid, like my parotid gland, which is like the biggest gland in your face. That's near your ear, and it
like if you were trying to crack a jawbreaker, think of that place on your face.
Like
that's where the gland
like
is
inside your mouth, but kind of towards the back.
Yeah.
And it would blow up like a fucking balloon every time I ate. So what happens is when you eat, obviously your glands start producing saliva, and then to process your food, and you could swallow it. But the problem is my glands, I think they were blocked. So like it started like swelling. So every time I ate, it swelled. So imagine like a really painful balloon, and it would just blow up. So I went to urgent care, and then they're like, oh yeah, you're good, just take antibiotics for 2 weeks, and then that was good. So
between her being sick, me being sick, life and everything, it delayed the podcast a little bit. So we appreciate you guys sticking in it.
Yeah, just in it with passing on diseases to one another. Yeah. It's just the benefits of being roommates.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this is our 21st podcast, and
yeah, I hope you enjoyed.
Feedback, comments, questions, concerns, let us know. Public service announcements, we do those too for a small fee. And hopefully we'll be here in 2 Sundays from now, and you guys can join us again.
Yeah,
let your friends know, share the podcast. We really rely on you guys.
Seriously, we've decided to be bi-weekly now, just because it was a lot to go weekly, just because we want to make it fresh. I know we need to
talk about each podcast. Right?
Yeah, and we definitely need to, definitely on our end, prepare more from that, and just, deliver that same quirkiness and the mutual hatred that we have for one another. And
can't not emphasize that enough.
Yeah.
But maybe by episode 50 we'll have our act together.
Holy mother of God!
Can you imagine?
Can I just mention though, we went to the grocery store. Every person that we walked by, we had their fucking attention.
Yeah, because we've mentioned this before.
We're not like, hey, let's like try out this bit, and we just, we're not fucking.
But I feel like we definitely use the audience to be ridiculous to each other.
Oh my God, seriously, I love it. I feed off of their like kind of gawking, like they're like gawking at. They're like, oh my God, who are these people? They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Well, enjoy your. I know it's probably Monday morning. And
oh yeah, should we start talking to people like it's Monday morning?
Yeah, it's just, hey, good. Like we'll just say good morning.
It's a beautiful 75 degrees outside. Traffic was light this morning on the 101 freeway. But
oh my God,
you have a wonderful and safe commute.
So amazing. I
mean, I don't want to maybe not talk to people like it's Monday morning. But
it's okay. We tried. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, how about we test out a new outro?
What's wrong with our old outro?
You had issues with the intro.
No, not the intro as in us talking. The music piece. I thought
we could change it up.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant. Hey, let's.
I clearly said new intro, like music for the.
That's not what I gathered.
2.
I got. Hey, I don't like our intro.
Nothing wrong with the old outro.
Okay, cool. All right. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe, comment,
whatever.
Post, Pinterest, pin, Instagram live story.
If we had a Pinterest, it'd be the most confused one.
So dumb.
It'd be like strippers and then like embroidery.
Why
strippers for you, embroidery for me? I'm just saying.
Anyways, but thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, guys.
And as always, keep keeping.